boats, Team White and Team Pink, are going to meet up in the next race. They're going to meet each other. And for all of you that's just joining in, I can see a lot of you are having fun with us today. Today it's not about winning, it's preventing how to lose. So what we have been seeing is 6 teams, 18 skippers, 3 persons on each team, been fighting together, preventing being last, coming last over the finish line. They've been divided into colors, and we just saw Team Red losing, and they're now knocked out of the race. So there's only 2 colors back. It's pink, it's white. So it's some of the really young skippers that's back in the race. That's Team Pink and Team White. Yeah, will they have a chance against the young boys, the young lads? It's all about penalties, it's all about maneuvering, it's all about using all your bad tips and tricks you can use against all the pirates out there. But we will wait up for the next race. Let's see here. I can see they're all getting into a final. We can see all the other skippers are going into a best of 5, where it's a best of 5. So it's all about winning 3 races in a row, or just winning 3 races. The team winning 3 races first will win this regatta.
Also, the scoring, Thomas, will be held the same way. The last person over the finish line will get the least score.
Okay.
So same way. So it's still about not losing. It's about scoring, not being last, and the one who's not being last gets the score. So best out of 3.
So it's best out of 3. Let's just jump in and enjoy.
Does that make sense to you?
No.
It's the same concept. It's the same concept. Yeah. And if the team wins, they will score 1 point.
Okay, so we're getting 1 point for winning. So let's go into the race then. It's best out of 3. We can see it's Team White. We have Jonathan Koch from Team White, Confluencia from Switzerland, Red Dragon from Belgium. That's Team 1. A non-sailor, a German Bundesliga sailor, and a national sailor from Belgium. Then we have Team Pink. It's Sailing Shark / Asir, part of the World Championship 2019, Wise champion. Maradoni, the winner of the British e-sailing championship, and Lucas Moore, I have to say, the best Danish e-sailor at the moment. So
it's best out of 5, so minimum 3 races.
Minimum 3 races, best out of 5. So who will win it? So yeah, the winner is the team which doesn't lose 3 times. That's right, Alistair, or Gemcast. So it's all about not losing this race. But this is interesting. It's the first time we have been seeing 6 boats racing, and all of them are here not to lose. Oh, Jonathan Koch with a penalty 12 seconds before start. It's not that costly. So let's see what they're doing. See, Team Pink, they're going to one side. They're going away from Team White. Asir doing his normal tricks. He's now 4 meters ahead. Lucas Moore doing the same trick. So now they only have 1 boat to attack. It's Maradoni. He's under pressure now. See, Red Dragon goes after him straight away. This is almost a fight where it's all about killing now.
This is totally pirating for sure. And Sailing Shark has to do something to make this happen, because he's the only hope for of the 2 last boats to go anywhere. So what's already happening? I mean, they're already nasty right there. Look at that.
See, Jonathan Koch straight away attacking Maradoni. This is their only chance to penalize one of the pink boats. Rest of the pink fleet are 5 meters ahead. So they can only attack Maradoni at the moment. This might do that Lucas Moore is losing a little bit of momentum just to come down and help him. But if Maradoni survives this attack, whoosh.
Oh, he could have made that. No, yeah. Maybe not.
Now, see how the 2 other skippers, Lucas Moore and Sailing Shark, are getting in front of the other boats. 1 boat each. So right now it's Jonathan Koch and Maradoni fighting for who will get the penalty. Right now it's all white boats are behind. See how they're breaking up? They're building up a shield. Oh, Maradoni with a penalty. This is a good outcome. See, now Azir comes in, penalizing Confluentia straight away. And Jonathan Koch, what he's doing? He's losing momentum totally there.
He stalled.
Yeah, he
he's
stalled. Oh, Jonathan Koch 20 meters behind. Confluentia with a penalty, so there's only one white boat back in the race. It's Red Dragon. He has to fight 3 pink boats. But see there, Confluentia, this is the J17. It comes faster. See how they're fighting each other here.
Sailing backwards. Here we go.
Oh,
so,
penalty to Red Dragon. Azir, he's too good in this. Confluentia, he's the only white boat having a chance. Breaking up.
I'm speechless. I'm just watching this, like, what are they trying to do? This is incredible.
Maradoni survived this attack from Confluentia, but he's now in last. So the 2 boats, pink boats in front, needs to do something, or else they will lose. See here, Confluentia. He knows. Oh, what a penalty! Nice done by Confluentia. Maradoni, he is last now. So it's Lucas Moore, Sailing Shark. They need to penalize one of the white boats, and to make sure that Maradoni will get back in the race. But right now, the white boats are actually doing good, placing themselves in the middle.
Right, but if you look at it, I mean, like, Confluentia keeps trying to penalize, and he needs to run up, so the pink boat has to do something up top.
Yeah.
So that's, he's getting penalties, which is great, but he needs to come up so they don't have to worry about it.
A penalty to Jonathan Koch, made by Azir. This is interesting. See Lucas Moore turning his boat around, doing 360, spinning around. He's ready to kill that dragon. So, right. Shields up, swords down, ready to kill a dragon. The dragon will be slain now. See how they're breaking up, and there's the dragon. It's dead. It's killed by a sword by Azir again, doing his 4th penalty in this race. So, if Maradoni survives here, they can go for a run, but right now it's still Maradoni. There is in last position. This is not good for Team Pink. See there, Sailing Shark, he's leasing his sails. It's amazing to see. Two pink boats behind. Wow, it's a fight now.
What is he doing? Jonathan Koch needs to come back up. I mean, Lucas Moore, he needs to do something.
Yeah, man, he's waiting at the starting line. Finish line. He will sail into one of them. But Sailing Shark, and Maradoni, they are under pressure. See Lucas Moore trying to push it out. Oh, a penalty to Red Dragon. That's a costly one. Now's the attack.
That's the way to come home now. There it is.
Yeah, that one. It's 1 in the last minute. So Red Dragon, the dragon has been slayed, are losing this race.
Nice way to say that.
So 1-0 to Team Pink.
Wow. Very cool. I mean, I've never expected this kind of regatta today. That is great.
It's a really good entertainment. Good entertainment here in the evenings in Europe. It's also evening in United States, and it's 8 in the morning in New Zealand, Australia at the moment. So yes, as they're writing in the chat, GG. It means a great game. So good fighting by the team players there.
Well, it's the afternoon here. It's 4:45 on the afternoon. We have a overcast day. Actually, a cool day for once. By the way, we were in Florida. We've been on the heat wave, and now whole of America has been in a cold. It's enveloped with the fall and winter. Lots of snow up north, and Florida finally got its temperature down into the, what would you say, 16 degrees Celsius. Yeah. So that's our cold right now. Maybe 10 last night, but that's it.
I can say, don't come to Denmark. Here it's cold like hell.
It's actually beautiful outside. It's first time out. You can actually put on a sweater if needed.
And Norman, just to say to all the new ones coming into the server here, that we have a lot of new viewers again. What we are watching today is the online sailing club VRE doing a regatta where they are teaming up 3 skippers in each team with 1 color for a team, and it's all about not getting last over the finish line. So today there's no focus on winning, it's focus on making the other teams losing. And we
Right.
just
It's
saw
about
the first final race.
musical chairs. I think Asir has called it musical chairs.
Yeah, musical chair, or as I called it, SMC format. So here we are. It's Team Pink. Let's make an introduction again. It's Asir Sailing Shark. He's from France. It's Lucas Moore. He's from Denmark. We have Maradoni from Great Britain. They are fighting against Team White. There it's Confluentia from Switzerland, Jonathan Koch from Germany, and Red Dragon from Belgium. And we saw the last race was lost on the finish line. It was the dragon that was slain. Red Dragon was slayed down by Team Pink. I think it was Sailing Shark hitting him, Asir going in and penalize him in last second.
Okay, 33 seconds. So really, also from the get-go, at the start, you know, the pre-race, it's already about penalizing, getting somebody in disadvantage. So I think the most important parts are like 10 seconds prior to the start, because it takes 10 seconds to get out of your penalty. So that's a good time to penalize someone if you want to penalize.
So now if you get a penalty now, you're in trouble. But see Asir coming with speed from top. The two other pink boats are actually... Oh, a penalty there. Lucas Moore got one. And there's the start. And it's a false start for Jonathan Koch and a false start for Maradoni. So, right now, Maradoni, again, he is the black sheep of the team. He is in the last position. Lucas Moore second last, so Sailing Shark needs to keep his position and make sure he's not losing that. If he gets a penalty, it could be all over before all the fun begins.
There we go. We're just seeing people positioning himself to see if he can penalize someone. Especially Maradoni is being, the boat is being really far behind, so he needs to catch up 8 meters to his own. Okay, this is so his help right now. Sailing Shark has to do something to help his teammates out, raising up to the gate, and at that point, I know penalties will be thrown out.
But see that fight here. Lucas Moore taking one angle, 1 degree at a time. Oh, there's a penalty for Confluentia made by Sailing Shark. Wow, good defending by him here. So
what we're watching is a white and pink boat. Actually, we call that luffing him up. So it's really slowing down the race, but it's luffing him up. So both of them slowing down, and the pink boat is trying to penalize Jonathan Koch. So
try to see Lucas Moore trying to get in a penalty. Now he's going behind him instead of. Let's see. We go. So right now, White are in the lead, but see that Confluentia. Oh, another penalty to Confluentia. This time for sailing into Asir. So Asir, he just leased the sails and made Confluentia sail into him. But still, it's 3 pink boats behind. So Confluentia, if he wins this one, Asir just managed to get in front of him. But it's a fight. If Confluentia wins this one, now he's in last. Then right team has been in a good position.
So.
See, Red Dragon losing the sails. So, right up penalty there to Lucas Moore. Nice done by Jonathan Koch. He's right with that pirate flag today. And Confluentia getting away from Asir. So right now, if Jonathan Koch could get speed into the boat, no, he couldn't do. So he is actually caught in a sandwich between 3 pink boats. Let's see what they're doing. They're doing police maneuvering here.
Put him in a sandwich. See what happens.
Let's see. Here he will die, or he has to slow down his boat. And there he got the penalty.
Get out of there. Bye.
It's a nice sandwich. Fantastic to see.
And the white boat was right at it, like, okay, come on, guys, come on.
And Duve, it's right. You see different tactics, and that make it nice. Yeah, it does. We have a penalty there.
He penalized himself, trying to penalize the other boat.
Yeah, it's all about taking chances, but still, it's Jonathan Koch behind, so they're all fighting each other, and so close of penalizing Asir. Now Asir is in the last position. So his teammates needs to help him. Right now it's 1-0 to the pink team. They won it on the finish line last time. See, they're... Oh, a penalty to Lucas Moore. Nice done there. And a penalty to Jonathan Koch. Oh, Now white team has to do something magical. See, straight away they're attacking Lucas more. Confluentia is breaking up the boat instead of getting in the lead and crossing. So right now, Sailing Shack. Oh, if Red Dragon lose this one, right team will lose. Confluentia in second.
In such a good position to penalize Lucas Moore. So what? Oh, look at that! Maradoni already went over the.
Maradoni already went over the finish line. So right now, Red Dragon will push them outside of the ley line. What will Team Pink do here? Penalty for sailing into Team Pink, but Red Dragon. Oh, Red Dragon just managed to get in front of them last second. So, Jonathan Koch loses. So 1-1 in the score between Pink and White.
Best of 5. So at least 2 more races for sure.
How to commentate this, Norman? How to commentate this? Yeah. It's amazing to see. It's amazing. A fantastic format. This is really, really making everybody laugh in the community, and we love to see it. It's really entertainment. This time it's not about winning, it's about not losing.
Right, and I really like it that you're here right now live creating this so everyone can see this and we all can have fun watching this, and not just the club members but the rest of the world. It's really good to have this. Thank you, Thomas, appreciate that. So let's see who's next.
Yeah, I think maybe we should join in one of the other races.
Well, actually I just got the score of the black and blue, which was for 5th.
Yeah.
And black won first, second, first. So black has won, and they are 5th, meaning the blue team is in last.
Okay. So blue is losing everything. Black are at the moment 5th, and then we have a fight for 3rd and 4th. That's between red and green. Or no, red and yellow. Red and yellow. Yeah.
Red and yellow.
Yeah. And they have just finished one race. That was the race I was joining in. So, what's the score?
So yellow has 0 score and red has 2 scores. So red is leading right now. Okay. Needs 1 more win. Let's see what happens.
Okay. So, please write in the chat. Are we going to see the last battle maybe between 3rd and 4th, or are we going to see one more battle for 1st and 2nd? Please write in the chat. Please help us choose which race are we going to see. Are we going to see pink versus white or red against yellow?
So it's yellow versus red in the mid. So you can change. You can follow that one if you like. That's what I see Lamere is saying.
Yes, Asir is saying that we can do that. So let's go over and watch the other race. We are going to see one race in red, and it's red against yellow, isn't it?
It's yellow against red, right?
Yeah, yellow, and it's 2-0 to red at the moment.
Right.
That's Havuk, SNPJ, Luca, and Black Cat, and they are fighting Lav Paco and Willis is 7-1, and who was the last one? I can't remember that.
I didn't write it down, so I have to go back in the chat to find that. Actually, this is Lamere Noir saying this is what's going on, so it wasn't Asir confirming it, just to let you know.
No. But the chat decides what's to see, and the chat is, there's most people are saying we want to see the leading teams. So we are going to see pink against white one more time. So let's join in and watch that one. It's going to start in a few seconds.
Already started up. Good.
It is already started up, and we're just joining it. No, it will start in 1 minute. So there we are. Here we have Team Pink. Oh, and we are joining in as Team Red. We don't want to that. That sometimes happens in the server. So we just need to go out and back in the game again.
How does it help? How does it happen? Do you know?
It's because it thinks we're part of the race, and now we have to restart the browser. So we're hoping to get back into start in time. So we're just waiting for the server. So there was 1 minute left, there's 45 seconds left. I can commentate it live here without seeing the race. They're getting ready to penalize each other. There's 30 seconds left before the start. And now we can see they're clustering up in the right-hand side. They are at the boat. It is the committee boat. They're close to it. Will Confluentia get a penalty? No, he's not getting a penalty. It's Lucas Moore. No. What will happen? We will get into it now. 10 seconds to start. And see, just as I said, the fight are in the committee boat. 5 seconds. None of them got a penalty, but here we go.
So both pink boats are behind. That's a bad start for them again.
Yeah, Lucas Moore, Maradoni. So it's only Sailing Shark that can do something here. So let's follow Sailing Shark and see what happens, because the 2 other boats are actually out of the race already.
Well, not out of it, but
yeah, almost.
It's a different strategy. We really have to focus on making sure that you don't end up last.
Yeah, but in this case, they are more than 4 meters behind. So Sailing Shark, oh, there he penalized Red Dragon. It's the Dragon Slayer. So, way to go, shields up. So right now, the Dragon is dropping from second to last. So now it's White team's turn to defend their position.
Right. And you always want to be on starboard, folks. This is a really good way to practice your starboard position.
Yeah.
And if you're not on starboard, you're usually having... Oh, penalty!
Penalty to Jonathan Koch for fighting against Azir. So Azir is a Slayer at this moment. Is he the Pirate Lord himself? Is the captain on board? Who are we watching here? He will go with the treasure all the way, but let's see Azir doing 2 penalties, helping his team again. But it's again Maradoni from Great Britain having a hard time doing penalties and not being last.
Right. He can't get...
See, Azir, a 3rd penalty made by the Pirate Lord himself. First a Dragon Slayer, then he slayed down the German, and another one. 4 for Azir.
Big time.
So if Maradoni... No, he's too late with that Spinnaker. So if Maradoni has been a little bit faster, Team Pink could have sailed away. But Confluentia, he's under pressure by Maradoni. He's going away from that fight. He knows it's upwind. They will take the fight next time. So it's all about not getting a penalty, but he's still attacking. The switch. Oh, got a penalty there. Nice done.
So this is their chance to run away from it. That's the way.
Yeah, but see who's sneaked in between. It's the Dragon. He's back in second, but he has the Dragon Slayer just behind him. And a penalty to Maradoni made by Jonathan Koch. That's routine made. He actually didn't do any pirating there. He just sailed normal. And Red Dragon attacking Sailing Shark. See, the Dragon Slayer and the Dragon are fighting each other again. But this time, yeah, there he goes in. Try to attack. And there, the spear inside.
Oh,
yeah.
That was a fantastic move.
Yeah, very good move.
The pirates are showing up their swords. Interesting how this all happens.
Yeah, but it's amazing to see the Dragon Slayer, how he's doing. Maybe that should be his new name in the game. Not Azir, but the Dragon Slayer himself.
Right. Red Dragon's getting hurt. Yeah, yep, understood. Huh. So what other strategies do we have here right now, if any? Because we have Confluentia really behind. And another penalty.
A penalty to Jonathan Koch. So right now it's up to the Dragon to do some magic. Because Jonathan Koch, Confluentia are behind. So we only have one. It's Red Dragon back in the race. Oh, right. And he's taking a chance. He's taking a risk. He's attacking the Dragon Slayer himself. No, he's just... keeping his position. Confluentia almost getting a penalty. See how they're fighting each other. Oh, Confluentia losing that one. The Dragon Slayer does it again, but he's now in last. But Confluentia dropping down to last. So right now it's White team in the last position. And actually with this position here, if the White team doesn't do anything, then Pink will win. And see, there's a fight in front. The Dragon slays down Maradoni. It's King Arthur against the Dragon. It's almost watching the old mythic movies there. Merlin, it could be Merlin. The Dragon cast his fire. But let's see here again.
There's a sandwich again.
Yeah,
How
but
black-
Maradoni under pressure. But if Confluentia is losing this one and he doesn't get any support from his team, then no, they didn't get support. Nice move by Pink team, but there, Azir with a penalty. The Dragon comes back this time, but Confluentia is too long away. Or will Azir drop down? It's a run. Oh, a penalty to Maradoni. So Team White taking a win.
All Pink goes in last, fifth and fourth. Oh, no, never mind.
So Maradoni, King Arthur himself from Great Britain, is the black sheep on that team. He having a hard time fighting himself or defending himself. He doesn't have a shield. He only has swords. So that's good.
Right. we have the pirate ships, no cannons, just hit the boat.
So it's a 2 to the white, 1 point to the pink. So we're going maybe into the final leg in the final race.
What a concept. I mean, to race it, what a concept.
Yeah. It's a very good idea they had in the online sailing club. Way to go by Azir. This is fun. This is innovative races. At the same time, they're actually learning a lot of penalties, a lot of strategies there. So they're actually making their game greater out of it.
This is actually a good point that you're making, because you're learning literally how to penalize. And that's about this game, is about that. And which gives you an advantage on the actual race course when you're racing normally, because you know how to give penalties or know how to avoid them.
Yeah.
So
both attack and defend. I remember the first time I saw you in online sailing club, Norman.
Oh, you did?
The two first, I think the 3 first regattas. Norman position 20, Norman win whisper 20, and win whisper 20. And I remember you writing me, hey Thomas, these guys are really pretty good. I'm losing because they're penalizing me all the time and I can't defend me myself.
Well, I didn't know how to. I just learned how to race fast, but not how to penalize. So, and actually, almost every newbie that comes on board for club racing will end up in the top 17, meaning somewhere between 17 and 20th, because you don't know how to race like that and protect yourself and or penalize. So, great practice here.
Yeah. We are in the last race, maybe. It's Team Pink. They are under pressure. It's Azir from France. It's Lucas Moore from Denmark. It's Maradoni from Great Britain. King Arthur, the Danish Viking, and the French Azir fighting against the German goal from Jonathan Koch, the Switch army himself. Confluentia is a non-sailor, and the Dragon. But the Dragon is having a hard time with Azir, alias the Dragon Slayer himself. So what will happen? There's 16 seconds to start. Let's watch what's happening and see the battle outside of the court also. Who's coming in with speed?
Fast on and turn and penalize, but none of the boats are there to penalize.
No, they're actually, and they're 1 second. A clean start for everybody. Nobody getting a penalty. Confluentia doing a big mistake, sailing into Lucas Moore. That's a costly one.
Win this right away from the get-go. Oh my goodness. Now they only have to run.
Right now, we still have Jonathan Koch. He is part of the race. What else? If Jonathan Koch is penalized here, Team Pink might win. And there we see the Dragon Slayer himself doing an attack on the German goal. But the German defend himself quite well. And now Maradoni comes in to help him out. But what will happen? No, now they're all clustering up. They're all clustering up in one fleet. So it's only Confluentia that's not part of this game at the moment. Oh. Did you see that attack?
Left duty, what?
No, he just managed to sail beside him.
Right.
So now Confluentia is back in the race. It's 1 against 1. Right now, Maradoni fighting Red Dragon. Red Dragon and Maradoni. See how they're fighting each other. Jonathan Koch, Lucas Moore. Azir fighting Confluentia. So, and right now Azir is almost caught up by the 3 boats. This is interesting. See how they're pressuring him. he can only get a penalty if he hit one of them. So Lucas Moore is slowing down just to make sure Confluencia is not sailing into a penalty to Maradoni, but a penalty to Azir also. But luckily for them, Lucas Moore just penalized Confluencia. So.
Oh, okay, now regroup this whole thing and see what happens. Yeah, how do you commentate on that one?
Yeah, how do we commentate on that one? See, Sailing Shark under pressure now. Red Dragon following him. The Dragon gets a penalty. That's a stupid mistake. He knew he will turn the boat. So the Dragon is almost out of the race. But Maradoni, again, not the best racer to defend himself in this kind of game. Confluencia breaking down. And the good thing about the J17 is it's speeding fast up. And see, he's doing a 360. But right now, there's only one white boat back in the race. It's Jonathan Koch. Yeah. Oh, Jonathan Koch. Confluencia just managed to get in front of Maradoni. Thanks to Jonathan Koch for slowing down Maradoni. But if Maradoni wins that fight, whoosh, then Team White will lose this point.
Right.
Right now it's 2-1 to Team White.
Right.
Yeah. See here, again, there might be a penalty here. This will handle up. It's the Dragon Slayer against the Dragon. Who will win this time? Will the Dragon bite or will the Dragon Slayer attack? The Dragon bites. It's an attack. Oh, but he loses his focus and going the opposite way. So the Dragon win this one.
Just gotta wait for this to happen again.
Yeah, and they're doing it once again. Another fight between the Dragon and the Dragon Slayer. This time, the Switch champion himself will come in and help him. Lucas Moore again in the lead.
Set up his spinnaker way too early. Okay.
Yeah, but it's because he wants to be able to speed up. Oh, 2 white boats going to the left. That might be a stupid mistake. But right now, if they go for a run, and nobody gets a penalty. If Red Dragon doesn't... Oh, he got that penalty by Lucas Moore there. Or else the Team White could go for it. They can still go for it. Azir and Maradoni been lead. Oh, a penalty to Jonathan Koch. Oh.
Get out of there. Get out of there. Quick, quick, quick.
So Confluencia needs to penalize Maradoni or Sailing Shark. The Dragon Slayer did it again. This time Team Pink, if they go for the finish line without getting a penalty, it's over here. It's Maradoni in focus again. Will he be the guy losing this race for them? It looks like that. Maradoni under pressure. It looked like American football, 3 persons against 1. Sailing Shark coming in, penalizing, but it's too late.
Who got this?
Who got it?
Score! Score!
Oh, Red Dragon lost. So it's